Welcome to the trip to Hobbledown Heath. The stats I'm just throwing up on the screen are for the run, not the Komoot Link details. This is actually directly from my Garmin. We're off to Hobbledown Heath, one of the largest indoor and outdoor adventure parks in London, located on 46 acres of land in Hounslow. It features an expansive zoo, interactive animal walkthroughs, and themed outdoor play villages designed for children. We're going to skirt the heart of London and avoid the canal. Instead, we travel from Northala and head out into Greenford and then Hanwell. The trip skirts by Bosch Manor Park and Gunnersbury Park, which are both featured in the channel. Our travels take us through Brentford via the Great West Road, heading down besides Syon House and onto the River Thames. We end our way down the Thames and then cut through Richmond Park and then down through Chessington, and finally we reach our destination. This is Brent Valley Riverside Park, which is a core component of Brent Riverside Park, BRP. This is a 400 hectare linear green corridor that follows a 7-kilometre curve of the River Brent through West London. The park acts as a vital green and blue wildlife corridor, linking several major open spaces, including Pitts Hanger Park, Parallel Park and Brent Lodge. On our left, as we head towards the Thames, is Syon House. This is the West London home of the Duke of Northumberland, renowned for its opulent Robert Adam interiors and a 200-acre parkland designed by Lancelot Brown. We have some statements featuring some of Robert Adam's finest neoclassical work, including the Roman-style Great Hall and the vibrant Long Gallery. We have the Great Conservatory, a 19th century architectural masterpiece of glass and iron, often used as dramatic filming locations and wedding venues. And there's the Gardens, a 40-acre of formal gardening featuring a lake, rare tree collections, and the only significant surviving tidal meadow in inner London. What a fine day to go over Richmond Lock and its footbridge. This is a historic Grade 2 listed structure that spans the River Thames, connecting the promenade of Richmond, which is the Surrey side, to the district of St Margaret's, the Middlesex side. It is the furthest downstream of the 45 Thames locks and is uniquely owned and operated by the Port of London Authority, the PLA. The bridge acts as a half-tide barrage to maintain a navigable depth of water between Richmond and Chessington Lock. At high tide, for roughly 2 hours on either side of the high tide, the massive 32-ton sluice gates are raised into the footbridge structure, allowing for boats to pass through freely. At low tide, which is the rest of the day, the gates are lowered to hold back the water. During this time, power-driven vessels must use the lock at the charge of £10. While human-powered vessels like kayaks can use the boat rollers. We're passing under Twickenham Bridge, which is a Grade 2 listed road bridge. That carries the A316, which is the Chertsey Road, over the Thames. It was opened in 1933 and links the Old Deer Park area of Richmond on the south bank to St Margaret's on the north bank. It's distinct from the nearby Richmond Bridge and Richmond Railway Bridge, serving as critical high-capacity links between central London and the M3 motorway. And here's the aforementioned Richmond Bridge, which was completed in 1777. This is a Grade 1 listed stone arch bridge and is the oldest surviving bridge over the Thames in Greater London. The design is an 18th century stone arch bridge by James Payne and Kenton Course. It was built in Portland stone and originally had a distinctive humpbacked appearance to allow shipping to pass. This is Petersham's Meadow, which is obviously a meadow in Richmond. It's renowned for providing the foreground to the iconic view from Richmond Hill, the only view in the UK protected by an Act of Parliament. It's managed by the National Trust, and this is a tranquil green space which maintains its rural character through conservation grazing, where a small herd of cattle typically grazes from April through the summer. We're running through Elm Walk, which is a dedicated avenue of over 40 disease-resistant elm trees located in the Petersham Park, which is a section of Richmond Park. These were planted in 2018, and it's a nearly 1 mile or 1.5 kilometre path created to re-establish the elms in the park after the original population was decimated by Dutch elm disease in the 70s. The Petersham Park is a section of the western edge of Richmond Park, known for its historic avenues and family-friendly atmosphere. This was originally a private estate with its own mansion. It was fully incorporated into the main park in the mid-19th century. It is distinct for being more formal or manicured than the wilder deer-grazed grasslands found elsewhere in Richmond Park. this is the end of the run, the trip to Hobbledown Heath. Unfortunately, my storage ran out. I was literally a mile away from the heath, but there's not much to see, to be honest, just a roundabout. So this is the end of the video. Enjoy the next part, which is part 2 and coming in a week's time. Take care, bye bye.